Hello and welcome to the Fixit Shed. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and do a question and answer session. I don't really have a great way of collecting questions right at the moment, so I came up with some questions that I thought you might be interested in. So maybe for a future question and answer session, if you want to submit questions, you can put them in the comments below and I'll answer them next time. So the first question is, why did I start the Fixit Shed channel? Firstly, I enjoy helping people and I enjoy solving problems and I enjoy making videos. I could be happy just going around to friends and family all day and fixing things and helping them out. I'd starve to death, but I'd be happy. So when I post a video and I look in the comment section and I see that someone has posted a comment saying that they were able to follow along with what I did and repair a similar item that they had, and they're happy and proud of themselves that they were able to do it after watching my video, it makes me feel good. So better than helping just one person, posting the YouTube video allows me to share my experience with a lot of people. So I'm also hoping to learn some. As more and more people watch my videos, they'll post comments and make suggestions, and maybe I'll learn a better way of doing something or how to do something correctly. There is something fascinating about looking at something that somebody else made and trying to figure out how it works and maybe how I can make it work once again. When my son was small, there was a kazoo sitting on the living room floor, and I picked it up and was kind of examining it, and I hadn't ever really thought about what makes the sound in a kazoo. So there was a little plastic piece on the chimney, and I twisted it a little bit and pulled it off, and there was a piece of paper in there, probably a piece of tissue paper or something, and I realized that, okay, that's the vibration that you're hearing in the kazoo, that's what's making the sound. And I looked up, and my wife was giving me a very disapproving look, and she said, "Do you have to take everything apart?" And I thought about it, and that is kind of my standard operating procedure. So I'm always curious about what makes things tick. About 12 years ago, I took a video editing class, and I loved it. When I would work on my projects, time would just disappear. And the same thing happens when I'm making my YouTube videos. I'm a little rusty, but each week I make some progress and learn something new, and hopefully my videos get better. So the second question I think you might be wondering is, what happened to the original Fixit Shed? My current work schedule is a little shifted from normal, and I find myself being awake for a few hours after my wife goes to bed. And on the weekends I would find that I would spend a few hours watching YouTube until it was finally time for me to hit the sack as well. I wanted to do something a little bit more productive, but I didn't have space where I could do something that maybe made a little bit of noise without waking everybody up. So my garage is directly underneath the bedroom, so that was out of the question. So I decided to clean up our shed and turn it into a workspace that I could use that's away from the house, and I'd be able to make a little bit of noise. I thought that it would take about 2 or 3 weekends to gut the shed, rewire it, insulate it, and put up OSB on the walls. 3 months later, it was done, and I was able to publish the first video on this channel. 4 days after posting that first video, my wife texted a home listing to me. For months we had been half-heartedly looking around at home, but finding what all three of us wanted at a reasonable price was proving to be a difficult task. So the listing that she sent me was just a few miles up the road, but it had a 3-car garage, which was in the ballpark of what I was looking for. I had just spent 3 months fixing up the shed, but this opportunity was too good to pass up. 2 months after we looked at it, we moved. So the third question, why did you call it the Fixit Shed? For a few years I lived next door to my grandparents, and it was a townhome, so we shared a wall. It was a nice setup because if they fell, we could hear them. If my 95-year-old grandfather decided to get out the ladder to hang Christmas lights, we could cut him off at the pass, make sure that one of us went up the ladder instead of him. But whenever something would break or not work as my grandfather expected, he liked to direct my grandmother to go and get Mr. Fixit. I did consider calling the channel Mr. Fixit, but that sounds a little self-aggrandizing. But I felt that naming the workspace the Fixit Shed was better, and the channel was born. I am still trying to get this garage put together. When we moved, it tended to be a catch-all, and so there's still stuff that needs to be filtered into place. So please excuse the mess if you see it in the background. I'm working on it. So as I mentioned before, if you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comment section, and I will try to get to them for the next question and answer session. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of something that's coming up. So I just picked up this snowblower. It was on Facebook, and it was a price I couldn't pass up. So I haven't done anything to it, and even when I went to go and look at it, I didn't even start it. The guy said he had it, he starts it and runs it, so it should be in good running condition. But for the price that he was asking, I didn't waste my time. I just paid him and loaded it up, and we brought it home. So coming up, we're going to give it a thorough going over to make sure that it's ready for the upcoming winter. So I'm going to make a video about that in the future. So I'm going to try and make it next week, but sometimes things come up, so we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching the Fixit Shed. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Take care. Why did I start the Fixit Shed? Why did I start? Fart. Why did I start the Fixit Shed channel? So the first question is, why did I start the Fixit Shed channel? Oh my gosh, I can't say it.